heard this part, I was like, oh, I don't like this. Now it's my favorite part of the whole record. Anyway, how you guys doing? Yeah. Right now I'm listening to Dismal, Earth End. So this is 10 albums I'm listening to now. One of the guys on YouTube that I followed, S&T Young calls himself, he did a video yesterday. I woke up to it this morning, I think. And I was like, you know what, that's a good idea. So yeah, it's kind of like a piggyback on his video. So check him out. But anyway, yeah, that's Disma, Earth End. I'm preparing for their new album to come out soon. It's coming out soon. I know it's already recorded, and they were waiting on artwork or something, but that was in May, they said that. So I know that'll be out shortly. It's coming out on Dementia, as far as what Craig said on stage. Yeah, I got a little cheapy set up in here so I can put records on. Anyway, this is a nice LP out by Necro Harmonic. Roy did this. I don't know if there's still some available. I think there is. I think you can contact Venner himself on Instagram, Bill Venner. I think he still has some. I could be wrong. Or Necro Harmonic. Yeah, directly. I don't know. Somebody's got some laying around, man. I know they pressed a few of these. Oh, this is cool. This is the set list they played at Ryan from Keeper of Decay, our dear friend here. This is the set list they played at his celebration of life or whatever. They played a show here for us, and that was set list. It was fucking heavy. I have a sample of that on this channel. Just go down and find the Disma down there on the channel. All right, so that's one that's in a rotation in anticipation to the new record. Also, Healer from Keeper of Decay coincidentally showed me this a couple of years ago. I was a bit of a poser. This is like a repress that popped up on Black Lodge, I don't know. But yeah, it's a repress, whatever, I don't care, I'm not cool. I was a bit of a poser, I didn't hear about it, like I said, till the gate, I don't know, you gave a gate, I was stoked to see it was a gate. A bit disappointed, and that's all that it is, but yeah. And then I thought they didn't have the lyrics, but they do. The lyrics are on this. This is, the significance of this is Nicky Anderson from Entombed. We all know him. Helicopters, Lucifer, I mean, countless. He has a lot of bands, I can't even think of them all. But this is him kind of, if I have to, like, there's, this thing to me sounds like Autopsy and Dismember. That's what it sounds like to me. I think there was a thing years ago that Dismember put together called Murder Squad, I think it was called. I could be wrong, but I think it was Murder Squad, something Squad. And that was their nod to Autopsy. This is very Autopsy. Very Autopsy. It says in Wikipedia that Scott Carlson plays bass on this, but he doesn't, I don't think. It's not on the liner notes that he plays on this. He just guests vocals. So, vocals. Yeah, so this thing, again, like I said, is very Autopsy. I'll quick pull the record out, and it's black. Nice label there. Boom. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so he just does some vocals on it. I don't think he's in the band, but I could be wrong. I mean, or they might have played live, and I'm not totally informed with Scott. I don't know, but it's a really good classic death metal. Their thing is like no triggers and no 7 strings and no 5-string basses. Just old school. Set up the mics and play your songs. Very Dismember. Very Dismember. So I recommend that. Coincidentally, that led me into Fiend for Blood by Autopsy. This is a later pressing, but hold on, I got something fancy to show you from back in the mid-90s. Some of you guys and ladies my age might remember the Repulse mail order thing. And you would call them sometimes too and place an order over the phone. That's how we did it normally. I just called them landline. And one of the cool things is they would have test pressings. This is what this is. So they would have test pressings that you could buy, but you didn't know what the test pressing was going to be. And so this is the package for Fiend for Blood when you buy it. Okay. And this is a later pressing, so this is a poser pressing. I got this later. You play this at 45. This album has the Keeper of Decay song, where we got our name from. Ryan took the name from. Ryan was a huge Autopsy fan. Him and Epstein, both guitar players for Decay. Very big Autopsy guys. Anyway, this is the cover. I never took the plastic off, whatever. Yeah. And this, significance of that is this is the test pressing of this. So I've always had the test pressing, but you didn't know what it was going to be until it was going to be one of like 6. And I forget what the other 2 guys got. If I find out, I'll follow this up. But I got this. Next up, I called this one of my favorite albums from 24, Invocation from Chile. I love this artwork. When this thumbnail would come up, I would always listen to it, and the music matches it perfectly. No like triggers, no. It's a 3-piece. There's a great booklet. Outstanding packaging with this. I think you could probably still score this, man. I highly recommend this. I'm not going to show the whole thing because there's a whole video about this. You can go find that shit. But boom, nice label. But this is like cavernous, like mid-tempo death metal, but great changes and like the way they connect their riffs, and they just have their own sound, man. I don't know, it sounds different. And I played this for all the guys in the band, and they all agreed. They were like, whoa, that's refreshing. Like the production on this is like just fucking great, and not like it doesn't sound like it was done on a laptop, man. It sounds like, and you know what? I see live clips of them rehearsing. I follow them on Instagram, and they'll put them like rehearsing, or it could be rehearsing in a studio and they sound exactly like they do on that. The atmosphere is right. I just highly recommend that band. Coincidentally, from Chile. This isn't death metal, but it's savage, absolutely vicious. Mayhemic from Chile. So you're going to file this under black thrash, but this shit is nasty as hell. I mean, I said this was one of my favorite albums of 24 as well, but I can't recommend this enough. If you like Pleasure to Kill, which that's, to me, the absolute pinnacle of like metal of that 86, Pleasure to Kill is the utmost top shelf as far as nasty, vicious shit ever recorded. Can't recommend this enough. This one's called Toba. They also have an album with all their 7 inches and EPs together. I bought that. That's also on Sepulchral Voice. Is that right? Yes. So look up Mayhemic, man. See if you can score that. I think I found that on eBay or something. I bought it in the States. I didn't have to import it. From France. This is like that. They're like that leftover thrash where death metal starts. But this is 92. Massacre from France. I was a poser. I didn't listen to them until like 4 or 5 years ago. But yeah, they put out represses for these, and I basically got all of them. I know most people enjoy the violence the most. I do like them. I like all three. But this one, they really show their best, in my opinion. The songwriting and everybody's, the drummer's musicianship is way up to par, where he sounded like he was pulling everything off, but pulling it off. Whereas here, he really sounds confident, and the band sounds at their best. Like early death metal, really, really early, almost like Butchered at Birth kind of style riffing. Same year. I don't know why people don't talk about this. This thing has always been. I mean, as soon as I heard Bork Nagar's first thing, I went back and found a CD of this, and this came out in '94 or '95, recorded in '94, and might have come out in '95. This is before Bork Nagar. I don't remember the dude's name. Oh, it's probably right in front of me. Oystein Broom. Yeah. This thing, the riffs, it's savage. The vocals, it's not black metal. It's like, but the chords are kind of like what would have been black metal chords, but they're played in the lowest register on the guitar. So the chords are all over the place, but it's savagely heavy and really, really unique. There's nothing else like it. The riffs, they slide. He's got a crazy riff style in this. I never heard anything like it. Now this, you can still get. This is a really cool pressing in that they have the original pressing version, and then they have a remix he did with the stems in 2016, which does clear it up. Now, of course, I like to listen to the original version, but I did listen to, and that's why these are cool. These represses are cool because they have this other mix, and you're like, oh wow, you couldn't even really make out some of the riffs in this because of its intentionally muddy production and intentionally muddy guitar sound. So they brighten things up a little bit in the remix, and you can kind of hear the riffs better. Although sonically, I'll always veer towards the original. So those are some Norwegian guys before they break off into what would be your atmospheric black metal kings there, right? Or at least very high operating in that genre. So I don't even know what number I'm at, but I did talk about this already, I think in the last video. Coffins, you guys know Coffins. Yeah, this is the latest Coffins. They do what Coffins does, man. It's just very primitive death metal, D-beat, sludge influenced, definitely. There's like something that what I Hate God would do on here, or Grief, or 13. They operate in that genre too. They'll play, I mean, Coffins, they played my hometown, and it was just like, the basement of the record store, a little bit down the street from my house. So they would play anywhere. That was probably in 2000 or something like that. I don't even know. But anyway, I don't know, it wasn't that early. But anyway, yeah, demos. Yeah, this is the, how they say mortiferum, but we always called them mortiferum. But this is the demo pressed on CD. This is the first thing I got when Ryan mentioned it. We came over for practice one day back in like 17 or whenever the hell this came out. So, yep, 17. He was like, yo, check out this mortiferum. And we put this on before practice one day, EP. This is, you know, I don't think this is like a first press or anything, but it might be. It's on blue, but I got it pretty early. Wasn't out very long. 4 songs. It's kind of like a good, like, almost like a rehearsal recording. It's not, you know, super produced and sounds like they recorded, and sounds good. You can hear everything great, but it's not, they didn't produce it to death. All right, last but not least, man. I don't know, man. I think this might actually be my favorite bolt thrower. I don't know, man. I can't believe it's not War Master or Realm. Especially Realm, because back in the 90s, Keeper used to play the open with that Realm of Chaos intro riff. I forget the name of the song. But yeah, this thing is just catchy as hell. You know, At First Light, Entrenched, The Kill Chain, and I mean, When Cannons Fade. Yeah, you get, this is a repress, so I got the bonus track with it. It's on white. It's okay. It's like opaque white. Oh, there's a really big one-sided poster in here. If anybody cares. Video's getting long, but boom. Oh. Okay. So, anyway, that's the video for today. 20 minutes. Nobody's going to watch this whole thing if you did. And, yeah.